think it is?
I have no idea. I'm just scared.
So Jennifer Lusko, you've heard of War with Friends.
I have.
You're now on War with Best Friend.
Oh.
That's what this is.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on here.
Thanks, sweetie.
It's amazing. As we go to keep us honest, we have our kids on the spouse couch, and so they're going to make sure we're telling the truth here.
Okay.
You think you can multitask on this one?
I'm going to try my very, very best.
Very good.
If I have a blank stare on my face, I am having a hard time.
At least
so
you're
you know.
pretty. All right, so here's the question. First question is, who is the version, although it's very doubtful for me to believe that even such a thing exists.
Stop it.
But who is the version of Jennifer Lusko that you don't want to be?
Selfish. Angry. Envious. Bad wife, bad mom. Probably easily frustrated. When things are difficult, letting it really get to me, and not keeping cool, but letting myself get flustered in difficult situations.
So I've named mine, obviously, evil Levi. Do you have a name for yours?
I did come up with a name, but I don't remember it.
You forgot?
Yes.
She's a version of Jenny that you don't want to be. Comes up so rarely. You forgot her
That's
name.
so not true. She comes up a lot, but
When do you feel like you really started to notice, like, the moody Jenny or the mercurial Jenny, or that what you're talking about? When did you first start to recognize, like, I mean, I have moods that are powerful, and I don't know I don't know what to do about them.
I would say probably like 5th grade.
Okay. And what would
Maybe
bring
4th grade.
4th grade?
Yeah.
I was pretty happy.
From what I
was
remember.
pretty happy in 4th grade. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, I had a rough time. Like, I like to tell, I'm the oldest of 8, as you know, and I like to tell people that.
Let's talk about oldest of 8. I mean, the dynamics of that with mood and space and being in such a large family. But you also had some time as the only child, and then one of only 3. I imagine as it got on, it went more and more.
Yeah. What was the question?
So the moody Jenny, when she
Yes.
first started showing up, what would bring her out? As a middle schooler, as a 5th grader?
Well, so what I was saying was I tell my brothers and sisters that I took all of the awkward.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
And we'll remind you of the rules. I know you've seen this show, but if any of us lose war the 3rd time, there will be the sound of a foghorn. That was a foghorn
baby.
trying its absolute hardest. I feel like every episode we have a different journey of foghorn sounds. Let's try it again. The sound of foghorn will be.
Oh my God!
And when you hear the sound of the triumphant foghorn.
If I can hear the sound again.
That was a victorious foghorn.
Yeah.
But if and when that comes about, then one of us will lose their hand.
Okay.
All right, so are you ready for it?
I declare war. Oh! What did you get?
It's a good try. I got an 8.
And you got ice.
I never look.
I like to look.
Very good. All right.
So what I was saying was, I feel like I took on all the awkward phases for all of my brothers and sisters. I feel like none of them went through such awkward phases as me. And I feel like kids at school, I wore glasses. Ever since I was 5, I've worn glasses, and people would call me 4 Eyes, and that kind of thing that I think just kind of maybe gets to you after a little while or something. But yeah, I just remember things not going the way I planned, or when my mom and dad would fight, or yeah, I think those kind of things would kind of set me off.
And as a child,
And I would just kind of internalize, because that's kind of who I am. I tend to internalize things and not explain how I feel, because I feel like it's hard for me to explain how I'm feeling.
But do you see it coming on, or is it more like you just all of a sudden there?
Now I do.
You see it coming on.
Yes, like I feel when I'm thinking about myself, or I feel when I get hurt, or and I could either, like, if, for example, if you say something that's like, oh, that could really hurt my feelings,
What's
and I
happening with
could.
this?
Is that yours?
Just call it yours, because you know what, you need the charity.
So I do know when I'm confronted with a situation, or you say something that I could very easily take as being something that I could be hurt by. I sometimes see the fork in the road in my mind, where it's like, okay, I could very easily let this hurt me, and I could go down a road where I'm. Why do you keep doing that?
I just keep waiting for you to
Sorry.
reciprocate.
Wait. No.
That would be a 6, and that would be a 9. And that would be victory on this side of the table.
And I can also see, okay, if I choose to let this not get to me, and I choose just to walk in victory and love and who I want to be, I can always see the road before me.
You have the clarity.
Usually.
Yep.
I feel like I've gotten better at that, honestly.
I would completely agree. Let me ask you this question. When you are triggered, when you found yourself in a funk, now this could be going all the way back to, middle school, previous even, or high school, what has historically been the best thing to help you, kind of have that lullaby? In the book, I talk about art class. What for you has always been kind of that equivalent for you, that if you choose to engage in, oh, we're evicting Lennox Lusko.
Okay.
Lennox, walk of shame.
The walk of shame,
buddy. We love you to death, but you need to take that long, lonely road.
Oh, with all that stuff on
Buddy,
your face.
you've been too loud, and you're so messy. You got to get out of here. You want one? Here, you can take one for the road. Have a good life, son.
More?
All right, fine.
Oh, buddy.
You're such a hoarder.
Oh, is that the winner?
Hey, we got a show to do here, kid. Get out of here. Love you, buddy. Can I have those back? Oh, thank you.
Aww.
Can I have the rest of them? So what would historically bring you out of a funk, or that you would find would help to...
Well, historically, it would take me a long time to find my way out, because I would let myself get into a funk. I would let myself get into the road that I didn't want to go on, but I felt like I couldn't not. And it was hard to find my way out, so I felt like it, even when we were first married.
Because you had taught yourself the habit of just bottling up.
Just going, like, this is how I feel, so I'm just going to go down this road.
Okay.
And when you talk about that in your book, of feeling like there's no choice, but okay, my day's done.
Is that you or is that me?
That's you.
Oh.
Feeling like my day's done,
So
I'll just have to start again tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's how I felt a lot.
Just bring that over here. There's no way you can win that. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What's the worst thing I can say when you're triggered? So let's say, your goat got gotten, and what is the thing that I'll say that she's like, that's not going to help. This is not working.
Well, it's usually if I react to something, and then you say something like, so is this day
Is this day over?
Is this day over? Are you just going to stay like this the whole time?
Are we done? Is this day
Is
done?
this done?
Is our day in the park over?
Is this date over? Or
Should we
like
say
that
goodbye? Should we
is so
try again
hard
tomorrow?
for me, because then I feel like yeah, maybe it is done, and I feel like you don't believe in me to like change and change my direction.
Yeah.
And I feel like I need that. I need you to say like, hey, it's gonna be okay.
But honestly,
let's do this.
that's the hard thing, is like not knowing what to say. But I feel like knowing what not to say is half the battle. Because
Yeah.
better to say nothing than to say the wrong thing. So even just waiting and just giving the space for that. Because
Right.
for me, I mean,
But for you're able to fully communicate how you feel in one sentence, and you're done. I am like, but I don't know how I feel, and I don't know what's going on. And so I think that's a frustrating thing for you, because you just want to like talk it out and then get over with it and be done.
and
Whereas
then go get some ice cream. Like, what's the
there's-
problem?
yeah.
Yeah.
so
If the squirrels in your head had a microphone on your worst, what are they saying?
ooh,
Brittany, we're at 2, right? 1 each.
one each.
Yeah.
I declare war.
Very nice,
Good
Levi.
job. Congratulations.
That's what the squirrels in my head are saying. What are the squirrels in your head saying? Not right now, but on your worst.
Usually it's like, you said that wrong. It's always negative. And I feel like I've had to fight to encourage myself. And like you say, like to fire myself as my critic and hire myself as my coach. Like I feel like that has been a fight for me.
Yeah.
Because it's usually, man, your skin looks horrible today, or your hair, you're having a bad hair day,
So
or
it's two here,
you said
and it's
that
one there.
wrong, or you should have done this instead of this. Like there's always this like, just that nagging, and it's horrible and it's really annoying.
How have you learned to manage that better? How has your genesis or growth cycle been in combating that?
Well, honestly, you've helped me a lot with that, because you'll say things like, if I say it out loud, which you can't hear what's in my head, but when it comes out, you say, don't talk about my wife that way. But you've also, I mean, even just in life, but in messages, I feel like you've helped me so much learn that I have to like encourage myself. And so I feel like that has helped me so much. Yeah, but it's a fight in the moment. Like I'll catch myself regularly, like saying, "Gosh, you're so stupid," and it's like, "Wait a second, okay, no, you're not stupid, but you could do that better, and let's keep going, just keep walking." I feel like a lot of times the voice in my head will just say, "Okay, yeah, that was great, but just keep going, just keep stepping, just keep," and that's usually.
Okay, let me ask you this: what is amazing about having Jennie as a mom? Like, if I was your kid, and we have some evidence right here, what would be like, man, what do you think is the most amazing thing about you as their mom? That not from your perspective, from theirs. That they would brag to the world like, oh my gosh, my mom. If you're bragging on yourself for a second as a mom, what would it be?
Dang. I don't know.
I'm amazing to have as a mom because
She makes time for me, I would say.
I make
time for them.
Yeah. Okay. And now the flip side of that. What do you struggle with as a mom? I'm a terrible mom.
Everything
because
else. No, bedtimes are hard, right, girls? Yes.
If you're gonna lose yourself into the version of you don't want to be, it's gonna be because
bedtime.
And my bedtime.
Well, it's just I need an early bedtime, and so if it's late and we've like partied and it's fun, like we've had a great day, but then it's all of a sudden like 8:30, and I know that if we don't start getting rolling, then 9:30 is going to come around, and I'm just going to be so tired, and I'm just going to start yelling, "Everyone get to bed now," and we'll barely say a prayer, and then things are hard. Nighttime is hard, as you know.
Nighttime is hard. So
Yeah.
it's knowing that about yourself.
Yes.
You can optimize the day.
Yes.
Let me ask you a
Like-
question. When you see this word, what association comes to your mind?
What association?
Yeah, so what?
Give us Barabbas.
That's exactly right.
Good. Oh, our first date. Seriously, it was the best ever.
Good night.
Yeah.
Danced in the rain.
Yeah, in a gazebo in New Mexico. Going to Denver. Mortimer. Your scar on your arm that I named Mortimer. A struggle, but I want to learn more about it.
I want to learn more about it. It didn't sound really passionate or genuine, did it?
Life.
Well done.
Oh my goodness. Lenny Heitzig, Holly Furtick, Amy Groeschel, Kathy Laurie, Shelley Giglio.
I liked it right at the end. She got it right at the buzzer. We're gonna count it.
Okay. Birthdays. My heart is set on heaven. Slightly obsessed.
Are you ready for this war?
Yes.
It could continue on forever.
Okay.
But if I win this, the marbles are all had.
Okay.
By me.
I declare war. Oh!
Hey! Vuvuzela! Yahtzee!
Wow, congratulations.
So I'm gonna lose my hand. No, you're gonna lose your hand.
I'm losing my hand.
But I'm gonna lose your hand with me. Because I already got your hand in marriage. So what our hands do, our hands will do together.
Wow.
So we're gonna need to arm up with protection. Thank you.
Okay.
So if you reach under, get your helmet. Suit up for protection. You're
What
gonna
about what about those clothes?
Don't worry about
Oh.
it. Keep your eyes on me. Do not look into the box. There will be a small crevice you might be able to see through. Do not look into it.
Okay.
I want you to look at me and only at me.
Should I close my eyes?
No, then you won't be able to look at me and only at me. So just look at me and put your
Okay,
hands like
but
this. Like
I
go
just don't
like this.
wanna
No, go like this. Look.
accidentally see.
Look like this. You can't see. Are you ready?
I recommend rolling your sleeve up.
Oh, good grief. So everyone at home can see. Okay, I'm taking my jacket off.
Okay, so should I?
I don't like that I just got told to roll a sleeve up. I'm reconsidering my offer to be in this with you. Everyone at home can see. We cannot. I'm scared. Maybe I'll take jewelry off. Who knows what's going to happen
Oh
here.
yeah, I don't do jewelry anymore.
Well, you have jewelry on right now. What are you talking
I
about?
don't do jewelry anymore.
You had jewelry on. I'm really scared. Are you scared?
Wait.
I haven't been scared this entire time, and now all of a sudden my heart's racing. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. One.
Which hand are you putting in?
My right hand.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Wait, how do I do that?
You just push it in.
I push it in?
Yes. You're cheating me.
Oh, but
Are
no,
you
there's.
ready?
I'm really scared.
Come on.
I feel like there's an animal in there.
There's of course an animal in
There
there.
is.
Oh gosh. What is it?
I don't know, but I really don't want to stick my hand in.
Put your hand in. Put your hand in. You have to.
I don't want to touch anything.
You have to.
Have you touched anything yet?
Yes, I don't like it. It was very brief. You start touching and I will. On the count of 3. What is it? Make a guess.
I haven't touched anything yet.
I'm not.
I don't know. I'm so scared.
What is it? What is it? What do you think it is? Let's go big. Come on. Ready? What do you think it is?
I have no idea. I'm just scared.
Just you have to go.
It's really hard.
A hard animal?
It's like
Tell me more about it.
This is so weird. I don't know.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, but I thought I felt some hair or something.
Just really
Okay,
reach around. I'm doing it too. We're both in this together.
Oh gosh. This is worse than like a roller coaster ride.
This makes me feel so much anxiety for you. What is it?
I don't know.
Just go around. Just feel around.
A turtle.
Okay, let's do it together.
Don't put my hand. Don't put my hand on the
just-
bottom.
Come on, no, we'll both our hands will be on the bottom.
I feel like something's warm. Oh, that's your arm.
That's me. Come on, let's find out what's in this.
Okay. Sea anemone.
A sea anemone?
What are those? Stop pushing my hand down.
I have
Oh, I guess
to.
it's my hand that I have to. I don't know.
Can we just do it? Let's just do it.
Okay.
Come on, let's just do it.
I don't know. What is it?
Oh gosh, I don't like it. I don't know. Make a guess. You
I'm
said
not
sea
looking.
anemone?
Starfish. Ow.
I feel like a cow tongue.
Oh.
I feel like it's a cow tongue.
What was the hairy thing I felt?
Ooh, it's a good question. I feel like I'm stroking a cow's tongue. I feel like I feel taste buds.
Oh.
Oh, good Lord. It is a cow tongue.
Oh my gosh!
And cow tongue and worms.
Oh,
never
that
tou-
is disgusting.
I never touched the worms, but I did stroke the cow tongue a lot of times. Is that a cow tongue? Oh.
Oh my gosh.
It looks like hair, but it's just, there's hair on his tongue. Ugh. Oh, God, that's disgusting. I have so much anxiety. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
How'd you feel about that? I got really panicked.
Yeah, I did too.
I am getting too old for this.